This is one set of 10 musicians, and here proper selection and formation of group is only important part. Let us go through the set. Mentioned that 10 musicians A to J are experts in at least one of the following three percussion instruments. Instruments are tabla, mridangam, and gatam. Among them, three are experts. Now we can see here the entire set it is given that experts combination. So basically we need to form one table wherever we can fill it up that who is experts in where. For that, first let us draw the table. Now we have generated one table with our available space as A to J. These are the 10 musicians and these are the three percussion instruments. Now next information among them, three are experts in tabla but not in mridangam or ghatam. Another three are experts in mridangam but not in tabla and gatam, and one is expert in gatam but not in tabla or mridangam. Let's write it down, these information. So in tabla there are three. Let us write three only this tabla. This is basically the part of only I am talking about. In case of mridangam, this is again 3. In gatam, this is 1. This is only. So 7 of them considered like that. After that, next information it has mentioned. Further, 2 are experts in tabla and mridangam, but not in gatam. Tabla and mridangam, if you take, it would be 2. So let me consider tabla and mridangam, this part taken together, it is considered as 2, both of it. So it is both. But it is not gatam that time. Next information it has mentioned that 1 is an expert in tabla and gatam. 1 is an expert in tabla and gatam. That means if I take tabla and gatam part, so it should be one another. These two I can find. It would be 1. These two. But at that time, it is not mridangam. Not mridangam. 1 is tabla and gatam, but not mridangam. Okay. So this way, I can find it out. The 7 plus 2 plus 1. 10 number of people are considered like that. That's I need to consider. This. Okay. Now let us go with these extra informations which is given in this case. Now let us go with these given information, extra informations given, following facts. Both A and B are experts in mridangam, but only one of them is also expert in tabla. Both A and B are experts in mridangam. So do one thing. A and B, both of them, in case of mridangam, let me put the tick mark. But only one of them is also experts in tabla. The part of tabla, it would be there. I don't know which one. So I need to write it down. This one as in this format, only one of them. Okay. Next point, D is an expert in both tabla and gatam. So D part is a confirmed part that I can write it down. D is both tabla and gatam. Tabla and gatam. It's done. Next one information. Point number 3, both F and G are experts in tabla, but only one of them also experts in mridangam. So in case of F and G, both are experts in tabla. Both F and G are experts in tabla, but only one of them is also experts in mridangam. So we need to take also the part of mridangam. That means any one of them in this zone also, one. I don't know who will be. Okay. Next information. Neither I nor J is an expert in tabla. I, J, tabla part, I can put a cross mark. It is sure. Neither I nor J is an expert in tabla. Okay. Next, neither H nor I is an expert in mridangam, but one of them, only one of them, is an expert in gatam. So first of all, put H and I cross mark in mridangam cross. But only one of them is an expert in gatam. One of them expert in gatam. Only one of them. So out of here a tick or here tick, that I can make. So it is one very important point. As everyone is minimum one, so definitely I would be here a tick mark. And whenever any person is expert in only one of the item, let me put two tick mark. So I'm getting confirmed that gatam part, it is over. And once the gatam part is over, what I can consider from here, let me try. So we can see that our gatam part, this one, it is getting over. I need not to talk about that. Again, these one, only one of them is in gatam. Due to that, I need to be, H cannot be in this part. So H need to be only in this part, and also this would be single one. So I am giving double tick, and double tick means I can say one of them done, two others pending for tabla part. There is no person, mridangam and gatam, these two experts. So due to that reason, for J, I can find either gatam or mridangam, it would be, but gatam to only one person. So definitely it cannot be. So here, in this case, I need to put cross mark for J here, and definitely tick mark, it would come for J in the segment of mridangam, and that should be only mridangam. So mridangam also one of them done, tabla one of them done by this way. Now the rest others, here single tick mridangam, that means AB mridangam it is there. One of them it would be double tick, that means only mridangam. So here only one of them, that should be only mridangam. This is only mridangam. This is not only mridangam. This is tabla and mridangam, any one of it. So definitely either C or E, any one would be definitely only mridangam. Same thing if you, so I can go on writing C or E. C or E. One of them, it would be mridangam. M. One of them, M. Let me write clearly. Yes. And the other one, C or E, which is pending, that would be definitely tabla. Why? Because gatham, this part, only gatham is done, as well as gatham with tabla, it is also done. D means this part is also over. So this part over, this part over. No one would be gatham. So rest others, whatever segment I need to put a tick mark, that would be either tabla or mridangam. Here, one person definitely only mridangam, one person mridangam and tabla. Here, one person mridangam and tabla, one another would be only tabla. Rest others 2% CE, one need to be mridangam, one need to be tabla. These way the entire segment it would be done. On the basis, let us go for answering questions. Now we can see the question number 1, where it has mentioned that who among the following is definitely an expert in tabla, but not in either mridangam or gatham. As per my concept, he should be double tick in tabla, and that is H I can see. So as for that, my answer for this question, it is goes for H, option 4. Second question, who among the following is definitely an expert in mridangam, but not in either tabla or gatham? That means definitely an expert in mridangam, only double take in mridangam need to be, and already we have seen that double take in mridangam, it is appearing for J. That means my second question answer goes to J, option E. Now you can see the third question, where it has said that which of the following pairs, there are four pairs given, pairs cannot have any musician who is an expert in both tabla and mridangam, but not in gatham. Now there are some options C and E. First option C and E. C and E, wherever one will be in tabla, one will be in mridangam, but no one in a pair condition. So my answer for this question is going to 1. Let's check the others. Option 2, C and F. C and F. F may be tabla and mridangam both. So due to that reason, F cannot be. Similarly, third option A and B. A and B, any one of is mridangam and tabla. So it is cannot be. Fourth, F and G, also any one of them is tabla and mridangam. It is cannot be. Answer would be option 1 in this case. Now here, question 4, which says that if C is an expert in mridangam, C is an expert in mridangam. That means what I can say, C in mridangam. I know one of them would be in mridangam, so C double tick. At that time, E would be double tick here. And our response wise, I can find it would be cross, it would be cross. As per that information, C is expert from mridangam. And if is not expert in mridangam, that means G need to be expert in mridangam as well. G. And this part, if will be cross. If would be cross, what does it mean? If would be here double. Then which of the three musicians who are experts in tabla but not in either mridangam or gatham? That means as per my concept, double tick tabla. E, F and H. E, F and H. So these one would be my answer, option 4 in this case.
Set CAT 2020 morning slot. Set on basic DI set, we can call it completely DI. And the basic concept of this set is averaging. Little bit of logic you need to apply, little bit of findings and identifications and understanding is required, obviously. Logical approach is required, but basic fund of maths, whichever used here, is basically average. So let us look at the set. What we have: English, Hindi, Math, Science, Social Science due to a certain sorry, I missed first one. In a certain board exam, students will appear for examinations in 5 subjects. You can see the subjects: English, Hindi, Maths, Science, Social Science. Due to a certain emergency situation, which obviously you know what it is, a few of examinations could not conduct it for some students. Hence, some students missed one exam and other missed 2 exams. Okay, I'll jump to the last line. Remember, each of them missed either 1 or 2 exams. So nobody missed more than 1, less than 1, nobody missed more than 2. Now, the board adopted the following policy to avoiding the marks of the student. If a student appeared in all 5 exams, then the total marks awarded in each exams were on the basis of the scores obtained by them, which is not the scenario because each either missed 1 or 2. If a student missed only 1 exam, important, if a student missed only 1 exam, then the marks awarded in that exam was the average of the best of the 3. Be very careful. Missing 1 exam. Outcome of missing 1 exam. Let me scroll it up a bit. Missing 1 exam. Then the marks awarded is the average of best 3 among the 4 scores he appeared for. Missing 2 exams. Marks awarded of each exams was average of the best of 2. Okay, so 1 exam best of 3, average of best of 3. Missing 2 exam marks is average of best of 2. The marks obtained by the 6 students in exams are given below and other conditions also. Like ALVA 80. So as of now, if you just read it directly, you really won't be able to identify which exam they missed, which they did not. But one thing for sure, anybody missed 2 exams, those 2 marks must be same. Like ALVA has 75 and 70. So ALVA might be a person who missed 2 exams. Might be. So is Carl. Or maybe D. Okay. 4 of the students appeared, each of the English, Hindi, Science, Social. Somebody appeared in English, somebody, okay, fine. Student who missed maths did not miss any other exam. So can we find it out? ALVA, maths is 70. What is best score of ALVA? 80. Second best, 75. Third best, 75. And 70 is not average of that. So ALVA is not the person. Bithi, maths is very low. Can never be average of top 3. Curl. If I remove maths, science 90, 100, social 90, English 80. As average of 800, 90 and 80 is 90. So curl is the one who missed maths. So let me identify in this way. Green means that exam is the obtained marks, not the actual marks, average marks. One of the student who missed Hindi did not miss any other exam. One of the other student missed Hindi, also missed science. Let me scroll it up further. So what we have, curl missed maths. Now who can miss Hindi? Can ALVA miss Hindi? If ALVA is missing Hindi, what are the top scores? 80, 70, 75, possible. ALVA missed only Hindi. But is it possible ALVA missed both Hindi and science? 80 and 70 average is also 75. So ALVA has a possibility. It can be only Hindi or it can be Hindi and science. Curl is not. Can Bithi miss Hindi? 80. Top scores 90, 85 and 85. So whether it's 90 and 85 or 90 and 85 and 85, average is not 80. So Bithi did not miss Hindi. Can Deep miss Hindi? 90. 170 average is not 190 average is not 90, but if I take it as 180, so actually Alpha missed Hindi and Deep missed Hindi and science, because you see his Indian science marks are same. And their average of 180, top two. But top three average is 90. Acha, no, that is also possible, na? He missed only Hindi and average of, okay, no, then both are the possibilities. This is Hindi or Hindi and science, is Hindi and science or only Hindi for Deep. So we have identified Alva, we have identified Curl, we have identified Deep. What about Asia? Highest is 95. Second highest is 85. And third highest is 60. And their average is 80. True. And he says, now you can say Asia, two subjects not, because no 2 marks are equal. The Asia missed one subject, that is for sure. Asia missed one subject. Girl missed maths. Asia missed one subject, and that subject is English only. What about phony? Phony, I can see 2 marks equal, 83 and 83. And their average of these 2 marks. So one possibility of phony missed only in English, average of this 383. Phony missed only social. Phony missed English and social. Possible? Bithi, 85, 85 equal. 90, 80 average is 85, 90, 85, 85 average is also 85. So possibility of Bithi, missed science, missed social, missed science and social. Now let us look at the problems. Who among the following did not appear for the maths exam? Maths exam did not appear. Is Curl. Option 1. Next question. Which student did not appear for English exam? English did not appear. Definitely Deep. And it can be Isha. So it should be Deep and Isha. Sorry, it's funny. I mismatched the order. Deep and funny. Sorry, Isha and funny. Isha definitely English and funny. Isha and funny. Option 4. What is the best can be concluded among the students? The best can be concluded among the students who did not appear for Hindi. Who did not appear for Hindi? Alva or Deep? Alva or Deep? Option 3. The best can be concluded among the students who missed the science exam. Alva, Deep, Bithi. So it is Bithi and one out of Alva and Deep. Because one among Alva and Deep missed only Hindi, another missed Hindi with science. So one is the best option. How many of the out of the 6 missed exactly one exam? Esha missed one, Curl missed one, and one among Alva and Deep missed one. So exactly 3. 3 will be the answer here. For how many students can be definitely about which exam they missed? Yeah. For Curl, we are sure missed maths. For Esha, we are sure missed maths. For Deep also, we are sure he missed Hindi. Maybe with science, without science. Or for Alva also, we are sure he missed Hindi. So 4 students. That's all about the set. So obviously, set which is also not very easy, moderate level. Set was not very easy, moderate level set, but since it is having 6 problems associated with it, so it must be a must. It should be considered as a must attempt.
In this set, we can find it out that 4 institutes had contracts with 4 vendors during a 10 calendar years, 10 to 19. Let us get into the table wherever we need to go on filling this data. This is the table wherever 2010 onwards, 2019, these are the year, and these are 4 vendors. Now, some informations it has been mentioned here that we need to understand that contracts were either multi-year contracts running for several consecutive years or single year contract. These are the types of contract. No institute had more than one contract with the same vendor. That means in our line, in our horizontal line of WXYZ, any single ABCD, it would not appear twice. No institute had more than one contract with the same vendor. However, in a calendar year, an institute may have had contracts with multiple vendors. That means in column wise, ABCD can appear multiple time, multiple vendors के साथ हो सकता है. And a vendor may have had contracts with multiple institutes. That means in a row, it may be more number of institutes it can appear. And it can be done in a calendar year also. It is known that over the decade, the institutes had each got into 2 contracts, that the institutes each got 2 contracts with 2 of these vendors. That means everywhere for every institutes, each institutes got 2 contracts with 2 of these vendors. Okay, that means in our entire part ABCD, it would be appearing in such a manner that over the decades the institutes each got into 2 contracts. That means for A, 2 of the contracts we can find it out. and each vendor got into 2 contracts with 2 of these institutes. So these will give actually total number of contract will be 2 times of 4, 8 number of contracts of multi-year or single year. Now, some more informations. Following facts are also known about these contracts. Vendor Jade had at least 1 contract in every year. That means entire part of Jade, everywhere some institute's name need to be there. Jade has contracts, had at least 1 contract in every year. Vendor X had, so Jade, all it would be filled, all years it would be filled. X had 1 more contract, 1 or more contracts in every year up to 2015. That means for X, we can see up to 2015, there must be contract, this much contract. For Z, it should be entirely true, the contract. For vendor Y, next information, for vendor Y had contracts in 2010 and 19. Y has 2010 and 2019. These are the contract for Y. There were, vendor W had contracts only in 2012. That means I can find 2012 for W contract. So these are the yellow shaded portion wherever contracts present. This much information. Now some more information. There were 5 contracts in 2012. 2012, I will be able to find it would be 5 number of contracts. So these are 3 area, 3 contracts I can see. So within these 3 also 2 more I can find it out. Next point. There were exactly 4 multi-year contracts. 4 multi-year contracts. Institute B had 7-year contract, D has 4-year contract, and AC had 1 3-year contract each. The other 4 contracts were single year contract. Let me try to fit that information. B had, so basically I can write it down, A, B, C and D. B had a 7-year contract. B has a 7-year contract. D had a 4-year contract. D had a 4-year contract. And AC 3-year contract each. 3-year contract each. These are the multi-year contract. The other 4 contracts were single year contract. And I know that every institute has 2 contract. It has known that the institutes each got 2 contracts with 2 of these vendors. So basically 1 year contract will be there for A, 1 year for B, 1 year for C, and 1 year for D. So that this would be the next part of it. So in this case, as far these contracts concerned, we can find it out. These would be only 1 institute present because it is a single year contract. These would be also 1 single year contract, and here 2 number of 1 single year contract. Basically these are entire part of single year contract, because these Y 2 different year 2010 and 2019, in these 2 cases it cannot be multi-year contract. It would be single year contract, and it would be two different institutes. Similarly, for the case of W, as it is only 2012 and W need to go with the 2 single year contract, so it should be 2 institute single year contract. So these are the all 4 single year contract divided. Rest others, these contract will be divided in this entire zone. Here 10 number of year and here 6 number of year. 16 need to be divided in this zone. And I can see 17%. So one overlapping need to be there. But that 7-year contract of B, it cannot be other than Z. So B need to be definitely here present. One of the person need to be B. Other institutes other than B, it can be any of A, C and D. And in case of X, I can find it out A, C or D, these 2 of them will be present. This way the contracts will be divided. Now next, 2 information. Information point number 6. Institute C had 1 or more contracts in 12, but did not have any contract in 11. That means C in 12, it would be present, but did not have any contract in 11. C would not be here. Institute B and D each had exactly 1 contract in 12. B and D each have 1 contract in 12. So we can find it out. B and D need to be here also. B, D. So that means in the year 2012, C, B, D, 3 have contracts. Institute D did not have any contract in 10. 10 D need to be not present. So these we need to feed. Now, as for the contracts, we can find it out. These 10 for Z, these would be multi-year contract. Similarly for X, multi-year contract. A single year contract is divided in this W for 2 single year contract in 2012. Y, 2 single year contract in 2 years, 10 and 19. Now already B need to be here in Z. Now I need to find it out another information that C is not there other than my main requirement is for X 2 institutes. In this case, in the zone of 6 years, it would be divided. And for Z, 2 institutes will be divided. Now we need to find it out. And these are the multi-year contract. C cannot be in year 11. So what does it mean? C cannot be first 3 year, 10, 11, 12 as a multi-year contract. But C need to be in the year 2012, that I know. So basically, due to that reason, we can find it out. C, as it is a 3-year contract, if C starts from here and moving in that direction, 3 years, it would be not fulfilling. So C, in this case, cannot be multi-year contract in this location. That means in case of X, that is most important part. In the vendor X, 2 multi-year contract. In this case, C cannot be. If C need to be in multi-year contract with X, I can find C need to be from 2010 onwards. 2012 onwards, it cannot be. So C in multi-year contract, in case of X, it is not possible. Our major requirement, actually, we want to make discussion on the segment of multi-year contract. These are the 4 multi-year contract, A, B, C, D. And out of that multi-year contract, this C cannot be with these, as it has mentioned that C need to be in 2012. If, and I know that in X there would be 2 multi-year contract and in Z 2 multi-year contract. Now C, if it is in the multi-year contract of Z, then it need to be 10, 11, 12. But if it is 10, 11, 12, so in 11, C is appearing, which is not acceptable. So in multi-year contract in Z, C is not here. Now, if C is in multi-year contract with X in this place, then C need to be again 10, 11, 12, which is not acceptable. So basically, C in multi-year contract in case of Z and in case of X is not appearing. So, but these are two multi-year contracts. So see where it should appear in this zone of 2012. It must be. And here C is not, here also C is not. Now, if C is not here, then C can go in case of X. We can see that in 2012, there are 5 contracts. We have also seen that in Y, there are single contract in 2010 and 2019. W, there would be 2 contracts, as everyone is taking 2 contracts. So W, 2 contracts in 2012, 2 institutes, it must be. So these way 4 single contract done. Now X has, this is multiple year contract, and this is also multiple year contract. These one and these one in this case. Now here B appeared in Z multiple year contract. Now 2012, the year 2012, there were 5 contracts. This is very important. We can find in 2012 2 contracts for W, 1 for X, 1 for Z. So another one where it can be. If it is in Z, 2 multiple contract overlapping need to be, but B, if it is going from Z, then overlapping will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These year in 2012, 16. If it is going from the start. If it is going from the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2013 overlapping. So there is no chance of overlapping for Z in 12. So in Z in 12, it should be only single contract, definitely. So 2 contracts would be here for X. Now I can find these would be done by 2 contract and overlapping in 2012. Like 1 contract, it would be from these one, 2010 to 2012, and another contract, it would be 2012 to 2015. Now looking into this contract, I can find it out that as overlapping is here, it should be 2 contract. In 2012 for W2 contract and Z1 contract. So it should be total 5 contract. Now these 3 and these 4 as it is. So what it can be, how I can fit them. This 4 is definitely for D. This 4, it would be from 12 to 15. So I can say it is nothing but D. This contract is going for D. This is entirely D. Now this 3, it can be either A or C. But can you see 2011 C cannot be. So definitely it would be A. So this is going A group. A group of 3-year contract, D 4-year contract. This would be for X in this way. Now after that, 2 multi-year contract will be for Z. One is B, another is, I have already done D, A, B. So another will be C. C cannot be from the start because then it would be 2011 will be for C. So C need to be at end. That means this 3-year contract, it would go for definitely C. And first 7-year contract, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year contract, it would be for B. So entire contract, multi-year contract we have seen. Now there are 2 single-year contract that I have already seen. Acha, here in 2012, here A and D it has already done. This is for B I have seen, and B, D need to be here. It is there. C need to be here. So C will go in this location. One single year contract that should go in this location. One another single year contract would be at 2012. Now you can see this 7 point. B and D each had exactly one contract in 12. B and D, one contract we have already seen. So in this location, B or D cannot appear. C already here, so another institute would be definitely A. So AC contract, it would be in W in 2012. Now two single year contract pending for Y, and here D cannot be. AC already done, so it should be definitely B, and D would go in this location. So that is the way entire contract structure it can be. Now we will go for our questions. Now let us get into our first question. In which of the following years there were two or more contracts? Two or more contract. 2016, this was a single contract. 17, 18, all single contract. 2015, I can see two contract. So year 2015 would be my answer for the first one. Now, second question, which of the following is true? D had a contract with X in 2011. No, it is not true. B had a contract with Z in 17. B, Z in 17. In 17, not B. D had a contract with Y in 19. Y in 19. Yes. D had a contract with Y in 19. So answer for this question is option 3. But B had a contract with Y in 19. B had a contract with Y in 19. No, it is not. So answer 3 would be, option 3 would be the answer. Now, third question. In how many years during the period, was there only one contract? One contract, I can find it out in 16, 17, 18. These are the year, because here only single yellow line. So my answer for this question, it should be how many year? One contract, it should be 3 years. Option 1 would be the answer. Let us go for our fourth question. What best can be concluded about the number of contracts in 2010? 2010 number of contracts, single contract, single contract, single contract. So it should be exactly 3 would be the answer, not at least. It should be exactly 3 contract. Option 3 would be the answer. Question 5. Which institute had multiple contracts during the same year? Multiple contracts during the, which institute had multiple contracts in same year? I can see A, multiple contract in same year. B, multiple contract in same year. A, B. So A only, B only, it would not be. B, C, C, it is not there. A and B. That means A and B only. Option 3 would be the answer for this case. Now the last question. Which institute and vendor had more than one contract in any year? Any year, institute. A to it is okay. I can see A here. More than one contract. B also more than one contract. C don't have more than one contract. D don't have more than one contract. Now W has more than one contract in any year. W, because this is 2012. X has more than one contract. That is also ABWX. ABWX. That means answer option 2 would be the answer for this case. We can see that these 5 contracts in 2012 and overlapping understanding will be the key for these particular.
Another set from morning slot, comparatively easier. So we have 5 parameters through which in which 5 drivers got their rating. Their total earning has some fixed component and some bonus. Bonus is rate of bonus is given, and that is multiplied with final rating. Final rating is average of the individual ratings of each parameter. Remember, anyone getting a 1 not getting bonus, and to get bonus minimum 1.5 is required. Arun and Varun got a rating of 5 in exactly 1 parameter. Chandan has got a rating of exactly 5 in exactly 2 parameters. Non-driver has got the same rating in 3 parameters. Okay. Let us look at the first problem. If Damodaran gets a bonus, what is the maximum possible value of his final rating? Damodaran is getting a bonus. So none of the rating is 1. And one of them minimum 5. No 3 ratings are same. So I'll give him 2 5s. I have written in these 2 places, you can give 5 in other places also. And rest I'll give 4. Oh, sorry, did not get a bonus. So 1 4. And to cancel bonus, I'm giving him 1. So all these high ratings are nullified by this one. What is the total bonus? Total marks rating has got 18. Average will be 18 by 5, that is 3.6, which is option 4, 3.6. Next question, if you see, it's just the reverse concept. Asking about minimum possible value of final rating. If Iman gets a bonus, first of all, as Iman gets a bonus, in none of the parameters he can get 1. And 1 parameter he has to get 5. So other 2 parameters are given 3 and 3 and 2 and 2. I cannot give 3 parameters more than 2 parameters 2. And I don't want to give him 4 in any of the parameter or any other 5 to minimums. So what is the total he has got? 15. In 5 parameters, average will be 3, which is 3 is option 3. Next problem. If all 5 driver gets bonus, then what is the minimum possible value of monthly payment? Okay. So as you can see, minimum value of payment. Achha. For Iman, we have given minimum total as 15. With this 15, how much Iman will earn? 1100. Achha, Iman's average was coming as 3. So Iman's total is 1700. So 1700 total earning is possible. So obviously these two can never be the answer. If somebody can get 1600, he will be the one. Else, Iman with 1700 is the answer. Now, can anyone get below 1700? Like this, Arun. But we know Arun has got exactly 5. So 1 5 you have to give. You cannot give any 1. as all of them are getting bonus. So rest what I'll do, I'll give him 2 2s. I cannot give more than 2 2s because no 3 parameters are same rating for any person. So 3 here. So what is the total? 10, 16, right? Total is 16. 16 means average is 3.2 into 250 will give you 800 plus 1000, 1800. So Arun cannot go below 1700. Can Varun go below 1700? Varun also minimum 1.5 you have to give. The rest how will you give? 2, 2 and 3. Lower than Arun. So this total is coming as not 16 but 15. Average is 3. So 3 into 200, that is 600. 1200 already, 1800. This also cannot go below 1700. Chandan, already 1400. Already 1400. I will not give him Chandan 5. I'll give him 1 more 2, 1 more 3, 1 more 3, and 1 4. I cannot give him 1. Total 14, 2.8. Average will be 2.8 into 100. Okay, wait. Chandan has 5 in 2 parameters. No way. 5. So 1, 2. Chalo 1, 3. And how much total he is getting? 10, 14, 17. 17. That means average is 3.4. In 200. 340. Bonus is low, but his base is high. 1740. Cannot go below 1700. Last Damodaran. Nothing given about Damodaran. Give him 2 2s. And 1 3. Have to give him 1 4. How much? 14. That means 2.8 into 150. That is 420. Plus 1300 above 1700. So yes, 1700 is the lowest earning. 1700 is the lowest earning. Next question is just on the reverse concept. If all 5 drivers get bonus, then what is the maximum possible value of monthly payment that a driver gets? Now we have to maximize. Arun, 5 in exactly 1 parameter, so give him 5. 1 more 4. 3 and 3. No 2, no 1. So what is the total? 8, 14, 19. That means 3.8. 250 into 3.8. 250 to 4,000. So it will be 950. 950 plus 1,000. 1950. 1950. One of the option. But there are other higher values. Varun, minimum 1.5. Exactly 1.5. Then 2.4. 1.3. Same score. Same score. So 9.8 into 200, 3.8 into 200, that is 780. 760 plus 1200, that is 1960. Another option. Okay, fine. 1950 and 1900 is not possible because 1960 is possible. Chandan, 5 in 2 parameters. The rest I will give you 4. 9, 9, 18, 20. 20 into 100. 20 means average is 4. Into 100. That is 400. Plus 1400, 1800 is the total. I've got already higher values. Damodara, nothing mentioned. I'll give him at least 2 5s. At least 2 4s. What is the total now? 1821 means 4.2. Average is 4.2 into 150. that is 630 plus 1300, 1930. But I've got already 1960. Iman, I'll give him 2 5s and 2 4s. Total 24. 800 plus 1100, 1900. So highest is 1960 only.
Set of informations that we can find here. It is actually talking about 1,000 patients. 1,000 patients currently suffering from a disease were selected to study the effectiveness of treatment of 4 types of medicines, A, B, C, and D. These patients were first randomly assigned into 2 groups of equal size, that means 500 each, called treatment group and control group. The patients in the control group were not treated with any of these medicines. Instead, so this control group, patients in the control group were not treated with any of these 4 medicine. Instead, they were given a dummy medicines called placebo, containing only sugar and starch. The following information is known about the patients in the treatment group, which is important part. These ABCD medicines given in the treatment group. So this is basically 500 number of patients. Out of that, I can see some points given wherever these 500 patients, how it is distributed. So we need to go with a 4-set Venn consideration. Let us draw this one. Now, first information, we have drawn these 4-set Venn diagram. First information, a total of 250 patients were treated with type A medicine and a total of 210 treated with type C medicine. Let us feed that data. Type A, which is 250, so this is 250 total number. Type C, 210. Second point B, 25 patients were treated with type A medicine only. Whenever it is given only, so 25 need to go in this segment, which is only part. 20 patients were treated with type C medicine only. So again, same thing, these would be 20 for only. 10 patients treated with D medicine only, 10 for D only. So 10 would be here. Next point, C, 35 patients were treated with type A and type D medicine only. Type A and D only, that segment, that means A is this entire part, D is this entire part, but only whenever, so this is the part. And it is 35 patients were treated with type A and D medicine only. So 35 would go to this zone. 20 patients were treated with type A and type B medicine only. A and B common only will be this part. That would be 20 patients. So this is 20. 30 patients were treated with type A and C medicine only. A and C common part. This is A part, this is the C part. A and C common is only this part. So A and C, 30 patients will be A and C medicine only. 20 patients were treated with type C and D medicine only. C and D common this part. So this would be 20 patients would be here. These 20 patients, C and D medicine only. Now let us go for the point D. 100 patients were treated with exactly 3 types of medicine. Exactly 3. Which are exactly 3? This segment, we can find it out. It is scattering. This segment is scattering A, B, and C, exactly 3. So exactly 3 are actually these 4 shaded part that I can say. And 100 patients are treated with exactly 3 types of medicine. Let me go on writing here. 100 for exactly 3. Okay. These 4 segment sum. Next point, point E. 40 patients were treated with medicine of type ABC. 40 ABC, but not with medicine D. That means exactly 3 ABC, which is this one. It is basically A, B, and C. So our 40 ABC 40 would go in this zone, but not with D. 20 patients were treated with medicine of type ACD, but not B. ACD. This is A, C, and D. So these one ACD, which would be 20 patients were treated with medicine ACD. So 20 would go in this zone. This is our point number E also done. Okay, let's go for number F. 50 patients were given all the 4 medicines. This 50, we can go in this middle part. So let me write it down 50 here. This is 50. Okay. Now 75 patients were treated with exactly one type of medicine. Exactly one type. This one A, these are not known, this known. So I can find it out. These 75 is basically sum of 25 B only, C only, D only. So basically 25 plus B only plus 20 plus 10. It is given as 75. So what should be B? We can calculate from here. So it is coming as 45, 55. That means it should be 20. B would be 20. That means again I am finding these data as it should be 20. It is considered this data. Okay. So these are the information. Okay. Can I see that A, all of the data, it is over only, not that. So let me calculate. Let us consider that it is actually small a. Let me write this is small a and calculate this small a. To calculate that, I know that 250 is this. What is this entire data? 70. Achha, this is 50, 50, 100, 160, 160, 160, and 35, 25. 35, 25 is 60, 160, 62, 160 plus 60, 220, 220. So this would be 30. These would be 30. As for our calculation, I can find it out that these data, it is coming as 30. It is also done. Achha, after doing it, can I find it out? 100 exactly 3. 3 of them already done, which is 70 plus 20 means 90. 90 means 100, it would be 10. So can I get these 110? Achha, these 110 means I can find it out now C part, because C part is 210. Already how much done, which is pending? Let us calculate. This is 50, 50, 100, 140, 50, 150. 150 plus 40. 190, so 210 means 20. So this one will be 20. So it is also done. Now one part pending, and that one part, with the help of the total is how much? Total of these entire Venn diagram is 500. Out of that, let us take one part. A is 250, and rest given how much? This is 50, This is 50. 250 plus 100, 350. 350, and these one I need to find. Our entire set is 500. 350. 150 would be these. Let me check that entered information. I have done it right or not. Now we can see that entire diagram. It has been taken up. And here for said when all of the data we have calculated. Let us go for the first question in this segment. First question, it says that how many patients were treated with medicine type B? That means we are talking about medicine type B. This entire sum is what? That is the question. To solve it, let us think 150, 50, 200, 200 and these, that is 50. So 250, 250 and let me do once again. These 150 and this is 200, 200 and this is 250. These 250 plus 250, that is 300, 340. So it should be 340 in this case, the answer for the question. Now, second question, the number of patients who are treated with medicines type B, C, and D, but not type A. B, C, and D. B, C, and D, but not A will be this segment. So this one will give me answer as 10. So this one answer would be 10. Now question number 3. It says how many patients were treated with medicine type B and D only? B and D only. B is this, D is this. B and D only will be these one. So answer for these questions will be 150. Understanding of this entire vein, it would be sufficient to answer this. Now the question, the number of patients who were treated with medicine type D was. Type D means we need to go with these entire part addition. To add these one, let us do this. This is 200, 200, then 20, 20, 10, 50 means 250, 250 and 40. That means 290, 290 and 35. That means 325. So this result will be 325. Answer for this question. So once this vein has been completed, it would be easy for answering all of the questions.